I want the MPW Championship. You give me a match that guarantees me a shot at that championship.
Next week, Brendan? I got you. I've set up a big match. I know I always say that, but next week, you take on Miggy Rose in the #1 contenders match for the MPW title. One day a week, you're already get it done next week.
Hello everyone and welcome to MPW Let Freedom Ring here at the Millennium Wrestling Academy in Chatsworth, California. I am Andrew Pacino, and in the main event tonight, it will be Brendan Devine taking on Miggy Rose for the #1 contendership.
You want the top spot, right? Mm-hmm. You want to prove you're a top tier talent. Oh yeah, we bet believe. I believe you can do it. So next week, I've set up a big match for you. I know I always say that, but next week, you take on Miggy Rose in the #1 contenders match for the MPW title. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. So now, instead of bad business Brendan, we're maybe looking at big business Brendan. Look at that, I knew I made the right choice. I knew it. Alright, I'll see you next week. Alright, Brendan. The future is here.
And here we see the former MPW champion Miggy Rose making his way to the Millennium Wrestling Academy here in Chatsworth, California. 2 weeks ago, he lost that title to Valens, and tonight he's looking to get back into title contention with a huge win over Brendan Devine in the main event of MPW Let Freedom Ring. And in the co-main event, it'll be Rosas teaming with Johnnie, Robbie to take on the Enterprise. But up next in our first match of the evening, the new MPW champion Valens will be in non-title action against Danny Devine. That match is moments away. Let's take it to ringside.
The following contest is a non-title match scheduled for one fall. Entering first from Moore Park, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Danny Devine.
Here we see Danny Devine making his way to the ring. As of late, he's been a completely different person, very despondent, very dejected, has been losing a lot of matches lately. 3 weeks ago, he lost a huge match to Johnnie, Robbie in the main event of On the Line. And last week, he lost a match to Barbie Boy. Danny Devine looking to get back into the win column with a huge win over the current MPW champion, Valens, who's about to make his way to the ring.
And his opponent from Chatsworth, California, weighing in at 170 pounds, he is the MPW World Heavyweight Champion, Valens.
And here we see the MPW champion Valens making his way to the ring. 2 weeks ago, he defeated Miggy Rose to regain the championship to become a two-time holder of the title. And then last week, he faced off against San Diego standout Michael Hopkins. It was probably one of the most exciting matches I've seen here in MPW. Of course, that man, Valens, came out on top despite interference from Michael Hopkins' former man ENA. Not to take anything away from Michael Hopkins, he did put up a hell of a fight against Valens. But in the end, it was Valens who was the better man that night. And now he's looking to go up against Danny Devine. As I mentioned, Danny Devine hasn't been himself lately. He's been on a losing streak. He's looking to snap that against the champion and vault himself into contendership
Exactly.
The bell rings and we are underway with our first match of the evening. Danny Devine against Diego Valens in a non-title match. Both men lock up. Danny Devine pushing Diego Valens back into the corner. Danny Devine breaks it quickly. Both men circling each other. Lock up again. Diego with a hammerlock on Danny. Transitions into a headlock. Takes Danny down onto the mat. The champion in control early on in this non-title match. Danny Devine with the top wrist lock. Diego trying to fight out of it. Danny applying more pressure. Diego with the front flip. He gets Danny in a wrist lock of his own. Danny with the forward roll and lands on his feet. Gets Diego in a top wrist lock now. Diego backflips out of it. Takes the back of Danny Devine. Diego going for a schoolboy. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Diego ducks a clothesline, gets the back of Danny Devine, but eats an elbow from Danny. Diego now favoring the jaw, gets Irish whipped into the ropes, ducks a clothesline from Danny now. Diego hits the deja vu on Danny. Danny goes flying into the corner. Diego comes charging in now. Danny counters, hits the ropes. Diego with the leapfrog. Diego backflips over Danny, ducks a clothesline, goes for the tilt-a-whirl and gets an arm drag. Diego now off the ropes, hits Danny with a tornado DDT. Diego going for a cover, hooks the leg, 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. The champion in control early on in this non-title match. Has a hold of Danny, looking for that Samoan driver early, it seems. Danny Devine fighting out of it. Sends Diego into the ropes. Diego ducks a clothesline. Danny, with the Quebradora on Diego Valens. Danny going for a pin, hooks the leg, 1 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Diego now favoring the back. Danny following the men to the corner. Going body head on Diego now. Sends Diego face first into the top turnbuckle across the ring, and Diego staggers into the opposite corner now. Danny with a boot in the throat, being told to let go now. Danny letting go before the count of 5. Danny getting distracted, ends up getting a body shot for his troubles. Diego now back in control, he hits the ropes. Danny hits Diego with a dropkick. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Danny going to work on Diego with the chin lock. As I said, Danny Devine has been on a losing streak as of late. Last week he lost to Barbie Boy, looking to get out of that losing streak. He vaults himself into instant contendership at the same time with a win over Diego as he sweeps Diego off his legs. Diego sitting up. Danny rolls through, hits him with a suplex, goes for the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Diego got his shoulder up. Still favoring the back. Danny Devine just going to work on the shoulder. And of course you have to wonder if there's any lingering damage from that title match Diego had 2 weeks ago against Miggy Rose. Miggy Rose targeted that left shoulder of Diego Valens. Diego now back on his feet, delivers a body shot. Danny returns fire. Diego down on one knee. Danny now looking for a belly to back. Diego flips out of it. Hits Danny with a jumping spin kick into the chest. Comes charging in. Danny catches him, hits him with an enziguri. Possibly looking for that roll through suplex. Danny with the roll through. Diego counters. Hits a Northern Light suplex. Follows up with a double stomp. Diego Valens just cutting off all the momentum Danny Devine was building up. Diego now back on his feet, as is Danny. Diego with a European uppercut on Danny. Looking for the Irish whip, gets reversed. Diego counters the reversal, hits Danny with the forearm. Danny gets blocked. Diego with the right hand, follows up with a second. Diego ducks the right hand, hits Danny with the clothesline, hits a second clothesline. Danny now back in the corner. Diego comes charging in, hits him with the running clothesline, gets a hold of Danny, follows up with the belly to back suplex. Diego now in position, hits that standing shooting star press. 1, 2, 2 count only. Danny Devine got his shoulder up just barely before the count of 3. The champion, Diego Valens, in control in this non-title match. Says this is it. He's got a hold of Danny Devine, picks him up. Danny fights out of it, lands on his feet, rakes Diego in the eyes. Diego looking for the ripcord spinning heel back kick. He connects. This could be it. No. Danny goes rolling outside of the ring. Smart move by Danny Devine. Diego Valens has won so many matches and so many championships with this move. Danny now on the outside. Referee Chris Hernandez administering the 10 count. Count up to 4. He's got plenty of time right now. Diego gets a hold of Danny. Danny delivers a forearm strike to Diego, now up on the ring apron. Hops back into the ring, going for a schoolboy. Follows up with the knee strike. Danny with the hold of Diego. Hits him with a sit-out power bomb. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. Diego gets his shoulder up. Both men are down. Danny trying to make his way back to his feet. Diego looks to be out cold. Danny Devine saying he's going to be the champ, but this is a non-title match. However, if Danny wins, he would be in line for a title shot. Looking for that Marufuji face stomp, it seems. No, Diego counters. He caught him. Diego hits Danny with that Samoan driver. It's all over. The champion gets the win in this non-title match. Big win for the champion here at MPW Let Freedom Ring. However, Diego's night is not over. Later tonight, Brendan Devine will take on Miggy Rose to determine the #1 contender for his championship. You have to think he will be watching that match closely, because the winner of that match will go on to face him for his championship. Fans, up next, it's going to be Bucio versus Dr. Feelgood. here we see Dr. Feelgood making his way to the ring. Last week, Dr. Feelgood was in tag team action with the debuting Rebel Storm against Rosas and Johnnie Robbie. Unfortunately for Phil, his team came up short. Phil did not want to accept responsibility for the loss, so he walked out on his partner Rebel Storm. Of course, I should also mention Dr. Feelgood has been in a recent dispute with Rosas over the last month. And it all started when Rosas was unable to compete in a match with Dr. Feelgood because of an injury. Phil took offense to it and attacked him. Phil has also crossed several lines by talking about Ray's family. And no matter what the situation is, you never bring up another person's family in a personal dispute. But Dr. Feelgood has done just that. Tonight, Dr. Feelgood about to go up against Bucio alongside his tag team partner, Dustin Daniels, who've been involved in a situation of their own. We'll talk about that in a moment.
And his opponent, being accompanied by Dustin Daniels from Chatsworth, California, weighing in at 140 pounds, Bucio!
And here we see Bucio alongside his tag team partner Dustin Daniels. Last week, the two competed against Robbie Shaw and Bulletproof. Of course, they've been in a dispute with Bulletproof over the last month as well. Unfortunately for them, Robbie Shaw was the X Factor, and he played a huge role in that match. He ended up body slamming Bucio on the floor and followed up with a leg drop to incapacitate him for the rest of the match. And then he hit Dustin Daniels with a sweet embrace. And we've been told that Dustin Daniels has not been medically cleared to compete tonight because of a neck injury suffered at the hands of Robbie Shaw last week. We're told it's just a sprain, but his doctor does not want him competing tonight. Dr. Feelgood calling Bucio a child. As I was saying, Dustin Daniels not allowed to. Oh, Bucio fires back. As I was saying before, I was interrupted twice. Now I'm interrupted by the ring, though. As I was saying, Dustin Daniels unable to compete tonight. However, he is allowed to be in his partner's corner tonight to support him as he goes up against Dr. Feelgood. Now, Dr. Feelgood taking offense to a fan's heckling. Fans chanting Uncle Fester at Dr. Feelgood. He's being counted out right now. Phil rolling in and out of the ring to break the count. Yeah, no. I don't mind this. I don't have to talk much. It saves my voice. Finally, someone said it. Dr. Feelgood came charging in, but Bucio rolled out of the way. As you can see, Dr. Feelgood, not a lot of speed on him. He's not very mobile. He's just a giant mastodon. He relies on his power and his size to get the better of his opponents. The less movement he makes, the more damage he can inflict. And Dr. Feelgood with a headbutt on Bucio. Looks to send him into the opposite corner. Bucio now onto the ring apron. Hits Phil with the shoulder to the midsection. Catches the right hand. Now hits him with a chop. Catches the left hand. Bucio now jumps up onto the top rope. Follows up with the Hurricanrana. Bucio comes charging in. Hits him with that running spear. Bucio looking to follow up. Hits him with the running back elbow. Bucio now ducks a clothesline. Hits Phil with a drop kick. It doesn't seem to have done much damage. Bucio looking for an Irish whip, sends Phil into the ropes. Phil holds on to the top rope, and Bucio just comes crashing down onto the floor after looking for a drop kick. Now Phil follows up with an elbow drop. And Phil going to work on Bucio, hits him with a splash to the midsection. 1-2. Bucio gets his shoulder up. Dr. Feelgood with a noticeable weight advantage over Bucio. Bucio looking to weigh about 150 tonight. Dr. Feelgood hovering around 280 pounds, 300. Hits Bucio with a chop to the chest. Fans are saying that was weak, but the thing is, even if there's no sound, that just means it just hurts more. And Phil looking for a third chop. Bucio ducked out of the way and hits one of his own. Bucio now looking for an Irish whip again. Phil reverses, sends Bucio into the ropes, looking for a back body drop. He gets it. Bucio just going up in the air. His back comes crashing down onto the mat. Bucio in a lot of pain right now. Phil choking Bucio with his boot in the corner. Referee Chris Hernandez calling for a break. Phil with some dirty tactics here to get the better of Bucio. Phil with the back rake on Bucio. Phil with a headbutt on Bucio. Bucio down to one knee, now going into the corner. Phil follows up with a back elbow. Bucio in a lot of pain right now. Phil looking for an Irish whip. Bucio looking for a sunset flip. Phil trying to counter, picks up Bucio. Throws him face first into the turnbuckle, picks up Bucio, hits him with a German suplex. Sends Bucio flying across the ring. Phil now dragging Bucio. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. Bucio gets his shoulder up in time. Now Phil driving that knee into the back of Bucio while going to work on the shoulders. The fans here trying to rally behind Bucio. Bucio now on his feet. Hits him with a donkey kick. Bucio comes charging in, ducks a clothesline. Looking for a satellite DDT. He gets it. It wasn't pretty, but it was effective. 1, 2. 2 count only. Phil powers out of that. Bucio with a little bit of momentum now. Back on his feet. Phil slowly making his way back to his feet as well. Bucio with a super kick to the chest. Phil now gets hit with a stunner. Bucio now follows up with a second stunner. Phil goes down. Cover. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Dr. Feelgood got the shoulder up just in time. Bucio now in the corner. Looking to set Phil up for something. He's going for a satellite DDT. Phil catches him though. He has him up. Hits Bucio with the overdose. This could be it. 1, 2, 3. It's over. Dr. Feelgood picks up the win.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Dr.
Dr. Feelgood with a huge win here at MPW Let Freedom Ring. Bucio was going for that satellite DDT, but instead he got caught in midair and hit with the overdose by Dr. Feelgood. Fans, don't forget, later tonight in our main event, it'll be Brendan Devine versus Miggy Rose for the #1 contendership to the MPW Championship. Plus Ray Rosas and Johnnie Robbie take on the Enterprise, Sweet Robin Shaw, and Jackson Calhoun. All that and so much more. Plus, Cody Prince and Barbie Boy will have a face-to-face confrontation.
finisher. The following match is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, from Shadow Moses Island, weighing 180 grains of gunpowder, Bulletproof.
Now making his way to the ring is Bulletproof, who last week picked up a win in tag team competition when he paid Robin Shaw to help him against a team of Dustin Daniels and Bucio Full Send. Robin Shaw got the win for Bulletproof after hitting Dustin Daniels with the sweet embrace. 2 weeks ago, he loaded his fist up with a bullet and used it to punch Bucio in the head in singles competition to get a win. In 2 matches with Dustin Daniels, Bulletproof came up short, but attacked Dustin Daniels right after the match, after suckering him into thinking that he was showing him sportsmanship and respect. Over the last month or so, we've seen Bulletproof's true colors. When we came back in April, he was acting as if he was some sort of Zen-like figure who found inner peace, but instead we realized he's just a lunatic. I mean, he's always been a lunatic, but now he's just a completely different kind of lunatic.
And his opponent, from San Diego, California, weighing in at 200 pounds, Wild Thing, Leo Canedo.
And here we see Wild Thing Leo Canedo up to the plate. He swings, it's going, it's going, it's gone! Leo Canedo here in his MPW debut, coming from the Level Up Pro Wrestling School in San Diego, trained by the SoCal legend himself, B-Boy, representing San Diego. I'm just gonna stop with that hacky baseball guy voice. And I love baseball, but the commentators are kind of lame, especially Joe Buck. The fans, as I mentioned, Leo Canedo, a product of the Level Up Wrestling School in San Diego, trains under B-Boy. He had a great match against Cam August back in April. Cam August, another great Level Up pro wrestling prospect. Hopefully we can get him up here one day. Leo Canedo, no slouch. Despite being in his rookie year, he's been having impressive matches. A lot of people at the Level Up Pro Wrestling School have told me Leo Canedo is a prospect to keep your eye on. He's definitely very athletic. It's just a matter of him honing his skills in the pro wrestling ring and understanding the sport of professional wrestling the way he does baseball. Again, the ceiling is very high on that kid. Definitely has all-star potential. Bulletproof now with the wrist lock on Leo Canedo. Canedo rolls forward, rolls backwards, rolls forward again, gets a reversal on Bulletproof. Leo Canedo now in control. Bulletproof with a foot stomp, gets a headlock on Canedo. Bulletproof just squeezing on that headlock, giving Canedo nowhere to go. Canedo says Bulletproof into the ropes. Bulletproof with the shoulder tackle on Canedo. Bulletproof hits the ropes. Canedo with the leapfrog. Standing crossbody on Bulletproof. Cover one. 1 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Bulletproof comes charging in. Canedo catches him. Hits him with an arm drag. Bulletproof goes to the outside. Canedo now with a baseball slide on Bulletproof. He is safe. No doubt about it. No need to call New York to see the replay on that one. Canedo was completely safe. Canedo now on the ring apron, getting back into the ring. Ducks a clothesline for Bulletproof. Ducks a second clothesline. Going for a running crossbody splash, but missed. Bulletproof with a hold of Canedo. Picks him up. Drops him across the top rope. Canedo's midsection in a world of pain right now. Bulletproof going to work on Canedo. Just driving the boot into his throat. Referee Chris Hernandez telling him to break it. Canedo now in the corner. Bulletproof just going to work. Has a hold of the rookie. Canedo trying to fight back. Hits Bulletproof with a chop. Follows up with the right hand. Calling for one more. Hits it. Follows up with another right hand. Canedo gets hit in the midsection by Bulletproof. Bulletproof with the forearm to the back. Hits Canedo with a chop to the chest. Sends Canedo into the corner. Now Bulletproof with the shoulder to the midsection. Follows up with a second. Bulletproof sends Canedo to the mat. Bulletproof misses with the kick. Follows up though. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Bulletproof now hits a gut wrench suplex on Canedo. Cover. 1 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Bulletproof now with the knee to the midsection of Canedo. Canedo in the corner. Bulletproof looking to send him across the ring. Canedo with the slide. Hits Bulletproof with the kick to the head. Canedo hits Bulletproof with that huge home run swing. Canedo with the right hand now. Canedo comes charging in. Misses with that running splash. Bulletproof got him. Bulletproof now picks him up. Hits a follow-away slam on Canedo. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count only. Canedo got his shoulder up in time. Bulletproof staying on top of Canedo. Looking for an abdominal stretch. Bulletproof just putting a lot of pressure on the midsection of Canedo. Delivering an elbow to the ribs of Canedo. This is going to take a lot out of Canedo. A smart strategy by Bulletproof. Canedo trying to rally out of it. Gets a hip toss on Bulletproof. Hits him with the clothesline. Hits him with a back elbow. Follows up with a drop kick. Bulletproof is down. Canedo now gets a hold of Bulletproof. Hits a Northern Light suplex. Rolls through. Picks him up. Going for a suplex. Hits him with the Falcon Arrow. This could be at 1, 2. No! Nobody kicks out of the Falcon Arrow. Leo Canedo in control. All sorts of momentum in this match. He's got a hold of Bulletproof. What's he going for now? Looking for a second Falcon Arrow possibly? Bulletproof blocks it. Bulletproof blocks it again. Bulletproof now gets Canedo. Slams him face first into the mat. Cover. Hooks the leg. 1, 2. 2 count only. Canedo got his shoulder up in time. Bulletproof trying to protest the call, but Chris Hernandez with a fair and accurate count. Canedo now crawling into the corner. Bulletproof. Oh no. He's going into his bulletproof vest again. He's got another bullet in his fist. Chris Hernandez does not see it. Leo Canedo ducks out of the way. He comes charging in, gets sent to the ring apron. Canedo doesn't know Bulletproof has a bullet in his fist. Canedo with the sunset flip. He's got it. Cover 1, 2. Bulletproof, no, he gets out of it. 1, 2, 3. Bulletproof gets the win. Bulletproof countered the sunset flip and gets the win over Leo Canedo.
Your winner, Bulletproof.
The fans not liking it, but in the end, the result will stand. Bulletproof comes away with a huge victory over Leo Canedo. But you got to give Leo Canedo credit. He put up a tough fight. That kid does have all-star potential, but tonight, Bulletproof will walk away with the W. And fans, up next, we're going to have the confrontation between Cody Prince and Barbie Boy over the MPW Tag Team Championship. In our co-main event, Rosas and Johnnie Robbie versus the Enterprise. And in our main event, it'll be the #1 contendership on the line as Brendan Devine goes up against Miggy Rose.
And I am honored to be hosting the face-to-face confrontation between the Millennium Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions, Barbie Boy and Cody Prince. Now, in order to have a face-to-face, let's make sure that we bring these gentlemen out. First off, he's made of plastic, and it's fantastic. Barbie Boy!
This is an
understand that both of you have filed agreements with the MPW Board of Directors. Both of you lay claim to the MPW Tag Team Championships. However, the Board of Directors has made a decision regarding the status of the MPW Tag Team Championships. And that is, as of tonight, they are to be vacated. I need you to hand me both titles right now. Right now. On whose authority? On the Board of Directors' authority.
Barbie's belt! Barbie's belt! Barbie's belt! Barbie's belt! Barbie's belt!
However,
We're gonna wrestle for it once.
since both of you do have legitimate claim to MPW gold, the Board of Directors has decided next week you will meet face to face once more, but this time in a match for the MPW National Championship. Barbie boy, can I have your thoughts, please?
Now you talk about last week. Shut your mouth and listen. Alright. You think I need it? I'm talking. Shut your mouth.
Shut up, Cody!
Shut your mouth. When I'm talking, shut your mouth. Yeah, look at your stupid shirt. Get out of here. Alright, so another time. You think that I needed your help to win us? When you really think about all the matches that we just had, we all won because I cheated. Big whoop. Speaking of whoop, I don't think you could kick my ass with her, this little pet in your porch.
That's not your jacket. Take that jacket back to your bag.
Barbie boy, your comments.
Yeah, Barbie!
We need to let you speak. Be quiet.
Thank you. You are so wrong. So wrong in your ugly jacket. First of all, she's not my pet. She's my best friend. But I don't need her to kick your ass next week.
Guess what?
Heidi,
No, you don't go!
look what you did.
Your pet just ran. Why don't you go save her?
She's not my pet.
Take that back.
No drink, go in the ring.
You used me for the gold. You couldn't get it by yourself.
I know, I like cool
So next week, you got me one-on-one.
Ooh, sounds like a
Who
date.
you are?
So ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here. Next week, it will be Barbie Boy versus Cody Prince in a one-on-one match for the MPW National Championship.
Wait. You think I'm a sucker? I'm a prince. I'm smart. I got things lined up. I got things under my count. But I'm gonna let you guys know I am under new management. So
Shut up! Michael
I may have
Jackson
someone in
back.
my corner. So please welcome back the former MPW National Champion, Professional Peter.
Saxophone. Oh, that's a hot freshness. I love it. Thank you. Cody,
Sorry.
you know what? JK.
Dude, no. Get out of here. We're good, man. It's my show now.
Fix your coat. Fix your coat in the back. Are you a professional? I'm a broadcaster.
Cody, you suck!
Barbie boy.
Yeah, you get out of here, too. You can't just go.
It's my time. I have the microphone. It's my time. I am going to talk to you with my main man, Cody Prince, okay? Barbie, look, it's great to meet you. I need you to go. Please. Thank you. I know you were the first to come meet me when I came in. Peter Robbie, I'm the first to meet you, sir. No, Peter, dude. Peter, go to the back. All right. Yes, this is a family show. Put those middle fingers down. How dare you? That's right. You know what? Producer, professional, pretty Peter Avalon. I have had many ventures of professional wrestling and have succeeded in all of them. I took the championship wrestling from Arizona show from this measly, almost canceled broadcast in Arizona. It's a Mark Head production, so of course it's almost canceled, right? And I took it to the top of Arizona. I am not from Phoenix, and I made it the best show in Arizona. I am the best wrestler in Arizona, not Alexander Hammerstone. Get it correct, please. Okay? I took my shrinky self, I took myself at my smallest, and I established EC3 as the champion and man that he is in TNA, as little Pee Wee North Fernum. Oh. I say I know what I'm doing, and I know what I'm doing, so a new venture in pro wrestling is management. I thought it was this one. I know what I'm talking about. As I said, a new venture in pro wrestling in management. I have my man Cody Prince here. I saw me this clubbing guy. I get it. I'm pretty Peter. I know what it is to go to the clubs. I know what it is to shake my ass. But he has redone himself. He is a made man, and I am going to make sure he becomes MPW National Champion. Cody, it's a pleasure to meet you. Let's make it PPA all day.
The following tag team match is scheduled for one fall. From the Cayman Islands, weighing in at a combined weight of 533 pounds, Jackson Calhoun, Sweet Robin Shaw, the Enterprise.
Teardown's going great, Jackson. Oh, it sure is, Daddy. It's about time we got these whole people evicted out of these dilapidated homes. Yeah, and they're terrible cars. Why isn't there a valet to get them out of here?
I don't know, man. God, I feel like we need to get out of here. Me too. Ain't it great being rich?
It's the absolute best.
What would you know about being rich? Ray Rosas. Tyler Robin.
You don't know anything about being rich. But at Let Freedom Ring, I'm gonna let you know that freedom isn't free, and there's 3 guarantees in life. Death, taxes, the enterprise.
This Friday, MPW, Chatsworth, California, the Enterprise is rolling through. Because at the end of the day, when that closing bell rings, stocks rise with the Enterprise.
Hey, shut your mouth. Pay attention to what's happening. Sit down, you 2 seconds.
Yeah, Jackson.
Go back to Echo Park.
Shut your mouth. Get on your little fixie. Get on down the street and stop making some money on the corner because that's where you belong. My name is Jackson Calhoun. To my right, my associate, sweet Robin Shadaddy. And today, we are known as the biggest, the baddest,
Losers in the ring.
and the richest tag team in Southern California. The Enterprise, Daddy. Hey, you should start getting some real t-shirts over there. They're gold. It is such an opportunity for you, MPW, to witness such greatness in this ring and get at the ground floor.
I like you.
Yeah, I know. I like me too. That's why I'm standing in this ring. Shut your mouth and let me do what I'm saying, all right? Here's what's going to happen. We're about to show you what it's like to be rich. I know you guys don't know about it due to those cargo shorts. I know you put more money in them if you had them. So, if you need to diversify your portfolio, look no further. Because at the end of the day, when the closing bell rings, stocks rise with the Enterprise.
Why do you need a thing? Great promo.
And their opponents. Introducing first, from the Antelope Valley, weighing in at 192 pounds, Rosas! And his partner, from Chatsworth, California, Johnnie, Robbie!
Captain, baby. You mispronounced that. It's Sexy Robin. Sexy Robin. Sexy Robin. Sexy Robin. Well, he's better looking than Calhoun, that's for sure. Hey, next time take the 2 seats.
The bell rings and we are underway with our co-main event of the evening. Ray Rosas teaming with his protege Johnnie Robbie to take on the team of the Enterprise, Sweet Robin Shaw and Sweet Southern Heat, Jackson Calhoun. Robin Shaw and Jackson Calhoun, again as I said, known as the Enterprise, have been tearing things up down in San Diego at Level Up Pro Wrestling. Jackson Calhoun, a huge influence over Robin Shaw, who you see has changed his outlook on life. Before, he used to be a fun party guy, always cared about having a good time with his friend Antoine Ramon, but now he's all about the money. Last week, he teamed up with Bulletproof to take on Full Send after Bulletproof sent Jackson Calhoun an undisclosed amount of money. Jackson used that money to go on vacation. Robin Shaw bought a new car. While Shaw misses with the chop, Johnnie Robbie fires back with the chop of her own. Doesn't seem to have much of an effect. Oh! As I was saying, it didn't seem to have much of an effect, but Robin Shaw just laid out Johnnie Robbie with that vicious chop. Robin Shaw looks to have at least 250 pounds on Johnnie Robbie as he just picks her up, slams her down hard onto the mat. Robin Shaw knocking Ray Rosas off the ring apron. Robin now tags in Jackson Calhoun. They have Johnnie Robbie in the corner. Jackson now with a chop to the chest of Johnnie. Jackson now follows up with the forearm strike. Johnnie in the corner now. Jackson gets the Irish whip. Johnnie goes up and over. Hits Jackson with an arm drag. Hits him with a second arm drag. That's just going to work on the left arm of Jackson Calhoun. Johnnie Robbie in control at the moment. Johnnie Robbie, of course, the smallest competitor in this match, but she's got a lot of fight in her as she sends Jackson into the corner. Follows up with a running European uppercut. Ray Rosas tags in now. Ray comes charging in, hits Jackson with a running splash. Sends Jackson into the ropes. Gets him with the hip toss. Ray with some momentum now. Hits Jackson with a running elbow. These two men have faced each other here in the past at MPW. At Black Friday 2019, Jackson took part in the first edition of the Ray Rosas Open Challenge. Ray hits him with an atomic drop. Sweeps him off his feet. Ray's got a hold of him. What could he be going for now? Hits him with a jumping leg drop. Goes for the pin. One count only. Jackson Calhoun got his shoulder up before the count of two. As Ray tags in Johnnie now. I was saying before, a few moments ago, Jackson and Ray face off in the first edition of the Ray Rosas Open Challenge Series. Oh, hold on. Ray and Johnnie now with some quarter rolls. Just going to work on Jackson. Ray hits a senton. Johnnie hits the ropes now. Ray picks her up, drops her down on Jackson. Cover, 1, 2. Jackson kicks out. As I was saying, Jackson Calhoun took part in the original Ray Rosas Open Challenge Series back at Black Friday 2019, available now on our YouTube channel. Ray Rosas came away with the victory. Johnnie Robbie with the suplex on Jackson. Ray now on the ring apron. Flips over and hits Jackson with that senton. Cover, 1, 2. 2 count only. Ray going to work on Jackson with a chin lock. Has that S-grip applied. Driving the forearm into the spine of Jackson. Jackson, though, making his way back to his feet. Jackson tried to fight out of it, but Ray hit him with the clubbing forearm to the back. Ray hits the ropes. Oh! Robin Shaw with the forearm of his own. Jackson with the backbreaker on Ray. Cover, 1, 2. 2 count only. Ray was able to get his shoulder up before 3. Jackson Calhoun looking for some revenge for that loss. back in 2019, delivers a right hand to Ray. Ray staggers into the corner. Jackson now tags in Robin. Robin with a vicious chop onto Ray. Robin now delivering a forearm to Johnnie Robbie, sending her off the ring apron. Fans, 2 months ago, Robin Shaw actually teamed up with Ray Rosas to take on the team of Miggy Rose and Jax Cannon. Ray Rosas gets hit with a clothesline from Shaw. Shaw gets a hold of Ray and sends him into the corner. Ray blocking that chop from Shaw, hits an elbow on Jackson, delivers another elbow onto Jackson. But Robin Shaw and Jackson Calhoun maintaining the momentum. Shaw picks him up. Beautiful double team offense on Ray Rosas from the Enterprise. Cover 1, 2. Johnnie Robbie breaks the count. Jackson complaining to the referee about Johnnie Robbie. Jackson with a hold of Ray, drags him into the corner of the Enterprise, tags in Robin Shaw. The Enterprise with a hold of Ray Rosas, just working him over in their corner. The Enterprise have cut the ring in half for Ray Rosas. They're just keeping him near their corner, keeping him away from Johnnie Robbie. Shaw hits the ropes, hits Ray with the running senton. Just over 350 pounds crashing down onto the 200-pound body of Ray Rosas. 2 count only. Enterprise in complete control of Ray, the team captain. Robin now Irish whips Ray into the corner, comes charging in, gets hit with a boot. Ray on the second rope, going for a sunset flip. Shaw, though, trying to sit on the chest of Ray, but instead gets some shins to the ding-ding. Robin Shaw reaching for the tag. He gets it. Ray trying to make his way to his corner. Jackson, though, gets hit with the right hand from Johnnie Robbie, followed by a clothesline from Ray. Ray tags in Johnnie. Johnnie going to the top rope. She hits the crossbody splash on Robin Shaw, but he's not the legal man at the moment. Shaw goes rolling out of the ring. Jackson gets hit with the clothesline. Gets hit with the second clothesline. Johnnie Robbie misses with the forearm strike, but hits a back elbow on Jackson. Johnnie comes charging in. Plants Jackson down onto the mat with a DDT. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. Jackson Calhoun got his shoulder up just barely. Shaw back in the ring, low bridge. He goes over the top rope. Ray comes charging in, hits him with a flying tope forearm strike. Robin Shaw is down, so is Ray Rosas. Jackson Calhoun with the hold of Johnnie Robbie, picks her up. Oh, beautiful fisherman swinging slam. 2 count only. Johnnie Robbie got her shoulder up just in time. But that was a beautiful move by Jackson Calhoun. Johnnie Robbie, the fans trying to rally behind her. Jackson Calhoun also down. Referee Chris Hernandez administering the 10 count, up to 3 now. Jackson now on his knees, as is Johnnie Robbie. They're both delivering right hands in the center of the ring. Jackson with a forearm strike on Johnnie Robbie. Johnnie with a couple of forearm strikes onto Jackson Calhoun. Now they're both making their way back to their feet. Johnnie Robbie looking for a forearm strike, but misses. Jackson gets a hold of her, looking for a suplex. Ray's there to help her out. Delivers a right hand onto Jackson. Comes charging in, gets sent to the ring apron. Johnnie Robbie comes charging in with a running European uppercut, tags into Ray. Some double team offense now from the teacher and the student. They send Jackson into the corner. Ray goes flying in. Johnnie comes. Oh, she gets hit with the shoulder tackle from Robin Shaw. Robin Shaw saving his partner. Ray going to the top rope. Hits Robin with the missile drop kick. Ray trying to fire up the crowd. They are firmly behind him in this match. Jackson, though, gets a hold of Ray. Ray fights out of it. Ray looking for the adios amigos. Jackson fights out of it. Both men going back and forth. Wait, there's Dr. Feelgood. Ray going for the O'Connor roll. He doesn't see Dr. Feelgood. Dr. Feelgood with the record off the head of Ray. Jackson Calhoun now with the figure 4 leg lock. Ray is out. Ray is out. Robin Shaw hits a leg drop on Ray. 1, 2. It's over. The Enterprise pick up a win over Ray Rosas and Johnnie Robbie.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, Jackson Calhoun, Sweet Robin Shaw, the Enterprise.
The Enterprise picking up a huge win here tonight with some help from Dr. Feelgood. It's obvious the dispute between Phil and Ray is not over. What a heartbreaking loss for Johnnie Robbie and Ray Rosas. Fans, up next, it is our main event of the evening for the #1 contendership to the MPW Championship. Brendan Devine will take on the former MPW champion Miggy Rose. But right now the story is Ray Rosas is out cold in the middle of the ring after being hit in the head with the vinyl record by Dr. Feelgood, costing him and Johnnie Robbie the match. You have to wonder as well with the news of the MPW tag team titles being vacated, where does the Enterprise rank in title contendership now? Fans, as I mentioned, the main event between Brendan Devine and Miggy Rose for the #1 contendership to the MPW title is up next. Stay tuned for that.
Hey, you'll get Phil good next time.
They're gonna be our. Come on, man.
Here, take this shirt, pull them down, wrap it back. Resurrect Jesus, resurrect section. Good, Ray.
Give him a kiss.
This is not Disney.
The same kind of wrestling.
Oh, now you can. He's tired. He's been wrestling every single match. Leave Chris alone. You shouldn't even make anything.
I want the MPW Championship. You give me a match that guarantees me a shot at that championship.
Next week, Brendan, I got you.
I've said I don't think that. I know I always say that, but next week, you take on Miggy Rose in the #1 contenders match for the MPW title. One day will be your own, and get it done next week.
that stands for, allow me to educate you, it means I'm the perfect gentleman, Brian Carter. And allow me to introduce to you my client. From Moorpark, California, weighing 210 pounds, big business, Brandon Devine!
And his opponent, from Los Angeles, California, weighing 160 pounds, Miggy
Okay, wait a minute. It's very rude for you guys.
Where's your title?
It's very rude for you guys to speak when I have something to say. So since I got the microphone, you're gonna shut your mouth and listen to what I gotta say. Once again, the board of directors putting me in a match that Miggy Rose shouldn't even be in.
He's scared of you,
For 511 days, Miggy Rose has been the NPW champion. For 511 days straight, I was working hard, training, not on my couch, not eating chips. I was working hard. So because I lost to a fluke last week, I'm putting into this match to earn my spot back. Let's not forget who Miggy Rose is. Triple Crown champion, MPW Tag Team champion, MPW National champion, who I beat Brandon Devine for.
What? Hey, doesn't mean he's gonna win it today? I like your olive garden, Joe.
As far as I'm concerned, MPW.
Alright, you how about this? Why don't you shut up and let's go then?
The bell rings and we are underway with our main event of the evening. Miggy Rose comes charging in, hits Brendan Devine with a butterfly suplex. This could be it right off the bat. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Fans, the #1 contendership to the MPW Championship is on the line in this match. Brendan Devine, who has been on a hot streak as of late, trying to impress Brian Carter in an effort to get some representation from him, has led him to this match against the former MPW champion Miggy Rose, who's looking to get a rematch against Diego Valens after losing that title 2 weeks ago to Diego in the main event of MPW Time's Up. Miggy Rose, as he mentioned, was the champion for 511 days, the longest reigning and most successful champion in MPW history. He wants to get back to the top of the promotion, but in order to do that, he has to get past Brendan Devine. And as I mentioned, Brendan Devine has been on a huge hot streak as of late, trying to impress Brian Carter. He's defeated the likes of Big Nasty Watts, Sweet Robin Shaw, Ray Rosas, and last week he got a huge win over the Ground Zero champion Hunter Freeman, as Brendan Devine sends Miggy Rose face first into the top turnbuckle. Again, fans, all of this part of a quest by Brendan to get Brian Carter to represent him. Of course, when this all started out, Brendan was a completely different guy. He was always distracted by his phone, and he was losing matches left and right. But eventually, a fire was lit under him, and now he's gone on this hot streak. And now he's just one win away from earning himself an MPW title match. And what better way to do it than against the former champion himself, Miggy Rose. Brendan now sends Miggy into the ropes, hits him with an atomic drop, follows up with the clothesline. He could be finishing up with a running senton. He does. Miggy is down. Miggy's back, looks to be in a lot of pain. Cover, 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Brendan now with a hold of Miggy, looking for the left on red, but Miggy rolls out of the ring. Very intelligent move on the former champion's part. Referee Chris Hernandez administering the 10 count. He's up to 3 now. Brendan now making his way to the ring apron, but Miggy hits him with a drop kick to the knee. Miggy now has a hold of Brendan. Oh, slams him shoulder first onto the ring apron. Miggy just going to work on Brendan's shoulder and his knee. Miggy, of course, a prominent user of the Kimura finishing hold, the double wrist lock submission. He's also looking to chop Brendan down to size by attacking the knees. Of course, Brendan with the height advantage in this matchup. Brendan now slides back into the ring, and Miggy just staying on top of him. Miggy going to work on Brendan in the corner. Miggy now comes charging in, hits him with a running hip attack. Goes for the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Brendan gets his shoulder up in time. Miggy staying on top of that left arm of Brendan, trying to soften it up for that double wrist lock Kimura submission. Miggy just wearing down that arm, just targeting the elbow specifically and the shoulder as well. Now Miggy just wrenching on the arm, going through the ropes. Oh, shades of Bryan Danielson. Miggy with Brendan's arm trapped in the ropes, just doing extra damage. Brendan favoring that left arm. Miggy just slams it down onto the mat. Still trying to weaken it up for the Kimura. Brendan now trying to fight back. Miggy just pushes him back into the corner. Now just going to work on the head of Brendan with some forearm strikes. Miggy comes charging in. He misses. Brendan, though, catches Miggy, sends him into the ropes. Hits him with that inverted headlock backbreaker. Brendan with the cover. 1, 2. 2 count only. Miggy Rose got his shoulder up well before 3.
Come on, Miggy.
Brendan now back on his feet.
Go for America. It's only a flesh wound.
Brian Carter at ringside showing support for Brendan Devine. He just gets drop kicked in the arm by Miggy Rose. Now the former champion going back to work on the arm of Brendan Devine. Brendan trying to fight out of it, but Miggy has him in that bicep slicer. Just applying a lot of pressure, not just on the bicep of Brendan Devine, but also the forearm. Brendan, though, fighting out of it. He's broken free. Brendan now making his way back to his feet. Miggy on one knee. Miggy back on his feet, comes charging in. Gets sent to the ring apron. Miggy now slams Brendan face first onto the mat. Miggy going for the pin. 1, 2. 2 count only. Brendan gets his shoulder up in time. And Miggy, just going to work on the hand of Brendan Devine, trying to make sure he's never able to tweet again. Brendan, though, with his foot on the bottom rope. Referee Chris Hernandez calling for the break. Miggy Rose breaks it before the count of 5. Miggy just jawing with the fans here in Chatsworth. Miggy going to work on Brendan. Hits him with a forearm strike. Brendan returns fire. Now both men exchanging strikes in the middle of the ring. Miggy sends Brendan into the corner, hits him with a chop. Miggy now wrenching the arm of Brendan, hits him with that Latigo arm drag, drops an elbow on the arm as well. Miggy now transitioning, looking for a modified Americana possibly. It doesn't seem like he has it fully locked in, but he does have enough applied to put a lot of pressure on Brendan's arm. Brian Carter now trying to rally the fans behind Brendan Devine. Brendan now making his way back to his feet. Miggy with a body shot onto Brendan, sends Brendan into the corner. Miggy looking to follow up, comes charging in, hits him with a running strike. Brendan looks dazed. Miggy now with an Irish whip onto the opposite end, comes charging in, hits Brendan with another running strike. Miggy looking for another, sends Brendan into the corner again. Brendan comes charging in, hits Miggy with a clothesline. Miggy gets hit with another clothesline. Brendan now in the corner, comes charging in, hits him with a running knee strike, follows up with a big boot. Brendan now hits the ropes again, hits a 360 clothesline on Miggy Rose, sending him inside out. Brendan Devine with a lot of momentum right now. Has Miggy up, sends him into the ropes, picks him up, drops him down with a huge spine buster. Pin 1, 2, 2 count only. Miggy gets his shoulder up just in time. Brian Carter trying to tell Brendan that he's got this. Miggy Rose in a lot of pain. Brendan trying to slap his shoulder to see if there's any feeling left in it.
I'll tell you what he's gonna do. What's he gonna do?
Yeah, what's he gonna do, Brendan?
He's gonna get left.
Brendan Devine calling for the left on red. This could be it. He's got Miggy. Miggy fighting out of it, attacking that injured arm of Brendan. Brendan, though, with a forearm strike on Miggy. Brendan hits the ropes. Miggy follows up, hits him with that springboard into Geary. Just catches him shin to the back of the head. Brendan kicks out. Brendan looks to have been rocked by that kick to the head from Miggy as Miggy bounced off the ropes. But Brendan had enough left in him to kick out of that pinfall attempt from Miggy Rose. Now Miggy in control of Brendan. He's got a hold of him. Miggy now going to the corner.
Brendan, you gotta get out of this. Come on. You gotta move.
Miggy goes charging again. He misses with the running knee strike. Brendan with the boot to the midsection on Miggy. Picks him up. Miggy fights out of it. Miggy now going for the O'Connor roll. Gets it 1, 2. Brendan kicks out. Miggy though with the running knee strike. Pinfall attempt 1, 2. 2 count only. Brendan gets his shoulder up just in time. Miggy looking upset at the count from referee Chris Hernandez. But again, like I say all the time, it was a fair and accurate count. I have to give credit where credit is due. MPW official Chris Hernandez does a great job in calling these matches. Now Miggy going to work with the Kimura. Doesn't seem like he's got it fully locked in. He really wants to get that palm to touch the back of Brendan's head. That's the goal of the Kimura wrist lock. Brendan trying to fight out of it. Miggy though, he would want to sweep him, move to his right, and get him on his back to make this more effective. Brendan though fighting out of it. Miggy trying to hold on. Miggy now on top of Brendan. Miggy needs to keep turning to his right if he wants it. Miggy lets go. Miggy now just delivering some strikes onto the shoulder of Brendan Devine. Miggy Rose, he could be looking for that cradle pile driver. Brendan though near the ropes. Going for a backdrop, sends Miggy onto the ring apron. Miggy now on the bottom rope. Oh! Gets hit with the boot to the face. Brendan picks him up. Hits him with that DDT brainbuster. Cover 1, 2. 2 count only. Miggy Rose was able to get his shoulder up in the nick of time. Brendan Devine doing everything he can to secure that #1 contendership for the MPW title. But Miggy Rose, who wants to recapture the MPW championship, is doing everything he can to stay in this match. Brendan now measuring Miggy Rose, looking for an attack.
Put him away.
Comes charging in. Miggy Rose pulls referee Chris Hernandez in the way. Goes for a schoolboy. 1, 2. 2 count only, says referee Chris Hernandez. Brendan gets his shoulder up. Miggy staying on top of Brendan. Looking for that cradle pile driver again. Brendan though counters out of it. Miggy is down. Brendan looking for a clothesline but misses. Miggy, gets hit with the forearm strike as he was looking for that springboard into Gary. Brendan has him hooked. It's gonna be it. Hits him with the left on red. Brendan falls on top of it. Cover 1, 2. It's over. Brendan Devine has become the new #1 contender for the MPW championship.
And the #1 contender for the MPW World Heavyweight Championship, Brendan Devine.
Brendan Devine, after going on a huge losing streak when MPW returned from his hiatus, is now the #1 contender for the MPW championship. Oh, there's Miggy Rose! Miggy Rose attacking Brendan from behind. What a cheap shot! Miggy Rose is raining down right hands onto Brendan Devine after the match. Can we get someone out here to stop this, please? Can we get someone out here to stop this? Hey, here comes Diego Valens, the MPW champion. Diego hits the ring. Miggy Rose just hightails it. He wants no part of Diego. Diego Valens, the MPW champion, making the save for his future opponent.
I'm gonna get you back. Don't you worry.
What? This is bullshit.
Good job, buddy.
Good job, Brandon!
My, oh my, what a match, ladies and gentlemen.
Sportsmanship!
Here you go. Go ahead.
Sportsmanship! Sportsmanship! Sportsmanship!
For weeks I've been asking for that fire. For weeks I've been asking for that fire. I've been looking for someone who's going to take MPW to newer heights.
Orange juice!
And I finally found him.
Right on this level.
That's right, baby. That's right. I found my next top tier talent.
Donald, don't you Brandon! Yeah!
And it ain't you, Bozo. Brendan, for 5 years I've been in MPW, and not once have you ever looked at me with respect. But no, I had to pay my dues. It was always, Brian, sweep the floors. Brian, take out the trash. Brian, go fill my water bottle. Well, guess what, Brendan? Now I'm looking down at you. You were never the guy, Brendan.
I gave you orange.
You know who the guy is? It's Diego Valens. There's a new change of guard here at MPW, and its front runners are the gentleman Brian Carter and the handsome devil Diego Valens. You're not the guy, Brendan. You're a bozo.
You dress like a bozo. This is like the Shawn Michaels Big Marty Janae. Heartbreaking.
Play this man's music.
Heartbreaking. How can you do this, Diego, without
exactly what I was talking about. You see, like I said earlier, Brendan, you were never the guy. I've been in talks with Diego for weeks now. You know why? Because he shows hunger. He shows that fire. He's gonna do anything and everything to hold on to this. Like I said, there's a new change of guard, and we're the front runners of it. Brendan, I'm a man of my word. I got you your Contenders match because I wanted to be there to watch Diego finally knock you down a peg. The future of MPW isn't a Divine, it's not a Millennial, it's not a Rosas, it's not any of the names back there. The top tier talent that you should really be looking out for is Diego Valens. Welcome to a new era.